KGMJAM Owner Pro Advertisers Club with another episode of Old School Runescape Hardcore Iron Man Edition. And I went ahead and did it. I pulled the trigger. 365 days of membership left. It was only $8.25 a month if you did it that way. Otherwise, you're paying, oh my God, what, 16, 20 bucks a month if you do it every 14 days. So to me, it's a no-brainer. Now, you don't now I'm hardcore Iron Man. It's a lot harder to get a bond to save up the money. If you're a regular account, you can use the exchange and probably within a month earn enough money to start buying your first bonds. But with me, it was a no-brainer. So what's the first thing I did when I got my membership? I went after the agility, and I'm up to 5th level already. Where am I at? I'm here. I came over here to do the agility, but you got to be 50th level. Where I first went over and got the first few points was right here in Drainer Village. And if you go right here, you go over to here, and on the side of the house, there's little pegs you climb up. It's a course, and it takes you from there to here and over to here and down again, and you just keep going in a circle. And I got to 5th level. Why 5th level? Because you can get through the over here. You can get through the wall and go mine, because that's what I wanted to get over there to the mining pit, and you got to be 5th level to do so. And also, when you become a member, you got to change worlds. I mean, you can stay in a free world, but if you do, you don't get any of the membership benefits. Okay, so you got to come to a free a membership world. Now, to jump this, you just go climb over a crumbling rock. That's it. And I think I get 1 point, maybe no points. I don't know. But once you do it, it counts towards an achievement, and that's my first achievement ever, the Falador rock climb, whatever, jump over, whatever you want to call it. Climb over the western Falador wall. And so basically you just, whatever these ask you to do, you go do it, you get a point. So I'm going to start working on that. Last night was actually the first night where I could just mess around. I had time to, and I played till like 2 in the morning. And literally, you can spend a lot of time in this game just trying to figure one thing out and not get nothing done, but that's part of the fun. I'm still on the quest for the imps, so I'm going to attack one, see if I can get one of those beads. Or the berries. I think I got 1 so far out of the 4. Now, see, he just teleported, so I don't know where he went to. There he is. You hunt his ass down and get him. No, but I did get a bronze bolt. Nothing spectacular in that. Alright, so anyway, when I went over to the mine, let's see if I got it. Yeah, actually I got to go back to the bank. I've got stone now, so I got to figure out what to do with the stone. I've got copper and tin, and with that you can turn it into the nuggets right there to make our leather. I think it's leather. So I got to find out what to do with the stone. I'm full, so I actually need to go back to the bank. And here's where I was digging at, is right here. Okay, and the reason you want to go to different areas as you progress in levels, you get more experience points in the different levels. Like the trees pay more, the firing, making a fire pays more, all that stuff. So I've finally figured that out. And what's that? Dark Wizard's Tower. I don't even know what that is. So let's go look at what my next quest is going to be, because I'm probably going to work on that this morning. I got to be in work early today. Now I've got the setting on to where it's all, I only see the quest if it's low enough level for me, and well, actually these are all free. So I could have waited a while to get the membership, but I wanted to do this. I wanted to work on my pickpocket. And the first guy I came across was 22nd level, so I decided to back off. So I got to research that a little bit and go pickpocket some low level guys. But let's get back to what quest I'm going to do. Monk's friend, murder. Let's go. Let's see what that says. Okay, that's novice. Demon Slayer 1, short. Wow, all the way back in 2001. So I got to go to the Varrock Square and talk to Eris. So I'll start on that. I'm up to 1 day and 7 hours. And I know you long timers are going to laugh at that. You've been playing probably since 2001. So I got a long way to go. But I did check out my, what was it? The high scores, or yeah, my score, and I'm like 380 thousandths on the hardcore Ironman, so I got a long ladder to climb on that one. I can't use the Grand Exchange because I'm a hardcore Ironman. I do miss that I could see where you could really have a lot of fun, just the gamification of swapping, which there's a game I play called Splinterlands, which is a big draw, is the gamification of the economy. And because it's on the blockchain, you can turn it into extra cash. And so that's been I understand the Grand Exchange. So if I have another account, I will definitely make it a non-hardcore Ironman so I could do that. But I'm having a blast with the hardcore Ironman. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm still alive. Don't know how much longer it's going to be. So what else is there? As far as armor goes, I got a ring. That's it. It doesn't. I can enchant this later on. I looked it up. As of right now, it doesn't do anything. And I've got this scroll case. I guess I can put extra scrolls in there to help. This is kind of reminds me of Baldur's Gate. If you guys ever played that a long time ago, it's still around. But Baldur's Gate 1 was, you had these scroll cases you could put. It help you carry more scrolls, basically. I'm still working on my block. And my stats are looking pretty good. The highest one I got is the fire making at 25. And from what I understand, each level doubles. So in other words, to get to 26 is going to take pretty much everything you've made up to. In other words, it becomes progressively harder and harder. So yeah, I think 99 is the max. Don't hold me to that. But even though, wow, you've already gone 25 levels, it's just going to get harder and slower, I guess is what I'm trying to say, especially as hardcore Iron Man. Oh, and farming I want to get into, so I got to work on that. I got a lot to do, guys. This game is so yeah, it's addictive, but it's also very what's the word I'm looking for? There's always something to do. There's always something to do. So I'm going to spend a good hour messing around, try to work on my abilities, maybe do a quest, and thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff, and thank you to those who already have, and have a nice day.